And good morning. This is the Great Basin prescribed fire briefing for Monday, April 8th. Looking at the map itself, we have a lot of activity with prescribed fire up in Idaho and one in here in western Utah, and a few small natural fires starting to pop up. Not unusual. You see the red circle here down by Vegas. Usually on the small side, typically during dormant season. This will change once we go into full green up in all areas. Now, over the past 7 days, it's been wetter in the north than it has been in southern areas. You can see the percentages of normal. Our snowpack, as we're getting into early April here, near peak snowpack time, and well above normal. So a lot of the higher elevations are looking really good in southern central areas. Sierra has improved a lot to above normal. The only areas near normal are the mountains of central Idaho, and still above 90%, as well as western Wyoming. So nothing alarming for the upcoming fire season in the higher terrain. And looking at the fuels, 100 hours, quite moist in northern central areas with the recent precipitation, but drying out a little bit further south, but still in the low to mid-teens on the 100-hour scale, nothing significant. On the satellite imagery storm system, which gave us valley rains and mountain snows across many areas in the north and central parts, dropping down into the south. Still some lingering light precipitation through there, cooler than normal temperatures. And we see the upper low here later this afternoon, this evening. Some drying, though, starting to nose in from the west. Excellent overall ventilation or dispersion in most areas in the white with upper level northerly flow. You can see those northerly transport winds most pronounced, especially in the south. Gusts of 25 to 35 miles per hour in the upper elevations, mixing down to the surface. So really good transport flow from the north. Vertical mixing, as you would expect, to be very good this time of year. High pressure starts to build in across the west coast tomorrow with drying. Still some lingering moisture over western Wyoming. Some rain or maybe some snow showers up in the higher terrain. Again, very good dispersion. Starting to diminish on the transport flow in western Nevada as the high pressure builds in there, but still good mixing heights overall. And broad high pressure kind of continues to nose in for the middle of the week. Drier conditions. The cooler temperatures start moving away. We start seeing near normal mid-April temperature conditions. And with high pressure, not as much area in white here with the overall dispersion. Starting to see a bit more reds popping up here under the high pressure. A lot of that's due to the lighter transport winds underneath high pressure. But the vertical mixing, oranges and yellows, still several thousand feet above ground level. So that's good. Not much additional precipitation the next 3 days. And as we go into later in the period, high pressure centered across the Great Basin on Thursday. And then it starts to break down as a deep low pressure area starts to approach the west coast. The models have had a lot of differences in timing. They've started to trend slower with this system, keeping it offshore. Excellent overall dispersion with a south-southwest wind flow starting to develop by the end of the week. And as you go into the weekend, it starts to move towards the Sierra and into Nevada, but stays over California. So you see the clouds here moving in. Excellent overall dispersion with this upper level low, however. And we'll see precip in western areas probably by the end of the weekend. This is day 4, day 5 precipitation, and this is precipitation from Saturday morning through Monday morning, and spotty, mostly in western areas. And this could change depending on how that storm system moves. The 7-day totals. And the 8 to 14 day, April 15th to the 21st, continuation of above normal temperatures and drier than normal conditions. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.